All right, gonna test this new mic and see if it sounds a little bit clearer. So if you join, let me know if it sounds better. So far I can't hear anything. What's going on here? There we go. All right, and today I'm going to be using Statamic to create, basically dynamically create WebP images from these PNGs that I have or JPEGs that I have, and then also have fallbacks in case a particular browser can't view WebP images. Most of this is for, I don't know, just my own education, but hopefully it will also mean that we improve our page speed score. You folks can check this out yourself. If we go to Page Speed Insights, and let's go here. Actually, let me just close a few other things here. So right now the site's at marketing.transistor.fm. This is going to be a SaaS marketing site, and we're trying to improve our score. Oh, hey, Ben, how's it going? Before you go to bed, though, is this audio better or worse than it was before? Does it need to be louder? Sweet. So, yeah, this is the score we're going to be improving today. Glad the audio is perfect. I'm using an actual shotgun mic here that you can't see. It's just out of frame. All right, so, and apologies, I am pretty sleepy right now, but I figured I'd do this anyway. Cool, so let me show you the code that I'm going to be using today. Let's actually close a lot of this stuff here. I'll keep this because this is what I want to be using today. I don't want this, don't want this, don't want this. So the only thing I'm going to use is this blob of homepage HTML. And let's go through the code here. So basically, this is my div, and then we're going to use this picture element with source set glide, and that's going to take my original JPEG and resize it to 1208 with a quality of 60, and also give it a new format, WebP. Then we're also going to generate a JPEG version of this that is 1208 pixels wide with a quality of 60, and this here is the backup in case folks can't view WebP. So this should work. We'll see if it does. And again, if you folks want to look at this page, it's marketing.transistor.fm, and this is the image we're going to try to dynamically generate. Now, one thing that I have been doing is I've just been committing all these things to master, but I think for this, I'm actually going to create a new branch. We're going to call this WebP with fallback. And because now John John is actually contributing on this site, so I don't want him to I don't want to mess things up on master anymore. Is there a reason you want to manually do this as opposed to using a third-party service like Cloudinary? I think just because I want to generate the files locally and then push them all up and use this Glide PHP library to do it. It's built into Statamic. Seems interesting. I like the idea that we can adjust these locally and then push it up from there. So that's the idea. All right, so let's find that part of the code. It's right here, and we're just replacing this div here. So let's grab this, and we're just gonna paste over that, which you're not supposed to do. And let's take a look at this locally and see if this is actually working. So just go to the local page. Glide could allow us to use a CDN, and we might get there. Right now, this is mostly just for my own education. So, all right, so it looks like this worked. Let's take a look here. So we've got, if I bring my dev tools here, you can see here's the WebP version. And is it actually using WebP though? Maybe this didn't work. Like, did it actually load the WebP version? I don't think it did it? Because it looks like when I inspect element, it's using the JPEG. Hey Joe, how's it going? Anyone know if you think the only way for me to do it is save image? Oh, you're right, it is the WebP. Okay, I think that worked then, because they should both be there. Let's look in the network tab like Joe recommends. There's the WebP version. That looks right, right? Okay. So assuming I did that correctly, let's do that with the other images as well. And then let's deploy it and see if it actually worked. Oh, Joe's saying click on the image tab. Does that just filter down? Yeah, it looks right. I believe only one is loading because this is the WebP image, and then this is the other image here. Although this is 61 kilobytes as a WebP image, this is only 66.5. One thing I should do is with this one here, let's save this. And let's just save this as Lou. Let's open that up in Sketch. I just want to see if I export this image as WebP, how big is that file? "51 kilobytes versus 68 kilobytes. So I'm going to compare that to what Glide PHP generates. All right, so let's go back here. All right, and we can close this now. So now I need to reproduce that, all this stuff here. So let's start. Picture, source set equals, I'm gonna go glide source equals assets, and then we want Lou later studio.jpg, width 1208, quality 60, format WebP. Oh. And a couple curly brackets. And then do I need a whole type? This is going to be image WebP. Okay. Yeah, I have 60 right now. Maybe I'll move that to 85 and see what happens. All right. Where was I? Oh, thanks. This is where pair programming over the internet is helpful. All right, so let's do another one, source set. And we want glide, source, and assets. This is Lou later studio. Width 1208. Quality, I'm going to change all of these at once. Format WebP. And type image WebP. Close that. Yes, Cloudinary supports this out of the box. But I'm doing this partly as an educational exercise, partly because I just don't want to depend on another third party, partly because it seems like if we're generating these things locally and pushing them up to a server as just static files, that should be good enough. Maybe we should use a CDN at some point. All right. So I've done that part. Oop. I actually need this to be JPEG, I think, right? Yeah, this is the second one. I can't see URLs, so if you just sent me something, then you'll need to send it again. All right, where am I now? Then we're gonna keep this, right? 1208, 60 glide with class, object fill, cover, lazy. Okay, and then I just need to close my picture element. And everything else stays the same, right? All right, let's refresh this, see if it worked. And let's look at dev tools. All right, so this is 61.5 KB. This is 44.4 KB. So I used more compression. I used 60%. And that's definitely less than I've got here, right? 44, 51. Cool, Adam. I'll check that out in a sec. I'm trying to stay focused a little bit here. All right, so should we do the rest of these images just for fun? Maybe, except I would have to use this pinning thing that I did. Let's just keep it like this for now. Except now I'm not going to be able to test this unless I merge this into master. Where's this? Synchronized changes. What's this? I haven't committed this yet. Commit that. And now I'm actually gonna have to merge this. Because I want this into master so that I can actually fill the rest of that later. Oh man. Let's just merge this and then see what it looks like. We can see if it deployed. So just got a little bot going here. 2:10, that's what time it is, so just updated, so we should see the new stuff here now. So here's the site, and if we go to the network tab, whoop, let's just reload this, see what happens. That's a nice trick, Joe Workman. Let's see. So it looks like it generated those images as well, WebP. Yeah, so images are 1208 pixels wide just because at its most, where is it? 604 pixels in space here, so I'm just doubling that for Retina. Hey, what's up, Kofi 10? Coffee 10? All right, so let's rerun this and see what happens. Maybe it got worse. All right, we improved it a bit there. Let's see what. So they want us to make these images even smaller. All right, so let's look at what Adam sent me. Where is it? Did you DM it to me? Oh, so he's saying it's referring to the dimensions, not the file size. Google does not like you to use some BS, if you ask me. Where did you put it, Adam? Oh, here we go. It's in my... So this is the automatic stuff in Cloudinary. So their stuff, they get... Oh, it's interesting. 19.2. Oh, and they're resizing it down to 384. So how can I implement non-Retina images with source sets depending on... Because the desktop score is fine, right? 99 on desktop, so it's good there. So if I had a way of sizing these down, so question, the Maverick, is if I can implement this without Cloudinary, which is what everyone wants me to do, but if I can implement this without Cloudinary on my own using source sets. Because you would think that that would work. But I'd have to use a media query. Because that was some of the advantage of some of this, is that I was able to hide just with Tailwind classes, images, on mobile. I mean, maybe there's a simpler solution. One idea is that instead of using, like, I really like these big images here on desktop. I think these are cool studio images. But I don't think I'm being penalized for that here because they're not showing up. Is it still in the DOM though? Hey, how's it going, Sam? Good to see ya. I don't think it is loading though, because none of the images aren't showing up here, but here I think they are. Yeah, see, they're showing up here, but are they showing up here? Nope, I don't think they're showing up. I don't know. I just want to, I mean, part of this, like I said, is I'm just trying to, I'm just trying to do this partly for my own education. And I'm okay with hiding images if it, I mean, it was fine, for example, to hide those other images on mobile because it was just too much. You know what I mean? They're in the source file, but they're not being loaded over the network. And it looks like I don't get penalized for that, right? I think that's right. By the way, how do I, this YouTube logo is so, let's see if we can make that a little bit, style a little bit better. Okay, well, what's the simplest, besides Cloudinary, what's the simplest way for us to do this? Okay, so Workman's saying this. All right, it seems like that should be pretty easy to generate those images. How do we show them? Yeah, take a look at the Glide docs. Maybe I should too. Let's all do that together. Glide PHP. No, I haven't done that yet. All I've done is I'm just generating. The only thing I'm doing with Glide right now is I'm generating these just for the home page. So, oh, and I think. Now wait a second. What's going on here? What? This isn't correct. I don't want to do this here. Unfortunately, this repo isn't public anymore. So I can't just share the code. Although I could put it in I could put this file somewhere, I guess. Where's this? What's this again? Live share. This allows me to so I think what you want to do is change the source set and have another smaller image like Joe Workman suggested. See you later, Joe. I gotta learn more about source set. But once you've generated these files, how do we show them at the appropriate source set sizes? How does this work? I think I just don't understand how this works. Oh wow, this is a nice article. Okay, so I think I understand what's going on here. Source set. But he's not using picture. Okay. Thanks. This is how to deliver responsive images across multiple devices. Is this a medium? There we go. Is this the one you're talking about? Okay. cool. All right, so it looks like you're generating these. Now, can we generate, that is a good question. Can we generate multiple? Like, source set. Okay, so this is, now do I have to use, is there a reason for using 1024? Or can I use, yeah, I'm gonna pre-generate these. These generate locally as soon as I load the page. But can I go, where do we put this? Do we go, I think we go width. Do I have to do 1024 here? Okay. I should figure out what the tailwind breakpoints are. Okay, so we use 1024, 768, and 640. So let's keep this 1024. I need to look at that. I need to look at that page again. What is actually happening here? How does this source set? Okay, so this, I'm a little bit confused here. I'm just going to look at these side by side. Source set. So I think I actually, let me actually, Glide PHP source set. I gotta read these. I just want to see, I can tell Maverick that you're telling me to look at that. I just want to look at what this example is. Oh God, this is terrible. Okay. See, I wonder if I need this. And Statamic has a slightly separate implementation of this, but this seems right, doesn't it? Hey, how's it going, Andreas? Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to try something that looks like this. I think what I want to do is, no. So I think what I want to do is have it, just actually going to put this, let's put this over here so I can look at them side by side. Source set here. Okay. So this is going to be 1024 width. And then I copy this again. And now I'm going to do that again, but what's my next breakpoint? 768. Right? And then one more time, but without the... and this is going to be 640. And I want this to be... oh, I gotta... what should these widths be, though? These guys use 1024. The width of the image. So maybe, okay, so maybe I should go 1208. And then half of that is 604. That's probably good. I just want to get it close. And let's just do half of 604, which is 302. And we'll do this here too. Yeah, I agree. Okay. All right, let's save this and see if it works. It probably won't because, well, yeah, let's just see what it generates. Okay, let's go back here. Let's open this back up. Close these. Where's my local copy? Tran stat. Let's see what happens here. Okay. And let's inspect it. Let's Go to network. Let's reload this. What is going on here? So this is 1208. If I then view this smaller, what happens? Okay, it doesn't look like that worked, right? Because it's still loading at the oh, but that looks, this does look right, doesn't it? But aren't these were generated. They're just not showing. You have to give it the path to the smaller pre-generated image. But isn't that this here? Where did I go wrong? This markup looks the same. Try to inspect the image. I mean, it defaults to the JPEG, but if I save this image, no, if I will not let me save this image. Yeah, one sec. I'm just going to send it directly to you, Sam. Where's that again? Okay. Where's the link though? Copy again. Okay, and let's just close that. Sam, I'll send it to you on. Are you on Telegram? Podlagar, where are you? Oh, maybe I can whisper it to you somehow. Tell me if you got that, Sam. One thing we could try to do is source set the same thing, but do the JPEG see what happens. Let's do this. So this that's still did that generate? Oh wait. How come I'm on the wrong site here? What's going on? Okay, so it generated those. Stacked. The intrinsic here is 604 by 402. Maybe that worked. What errors am I getting here? You know, I'm just gonna push this up and see what happens. So save this. Let's go using source set to target different breakpoints. Let's commit that. And let's merge this. I should have just stayed in master. This is gonna be a pain. Did that get pushed up yet? Does that automatically WebP with fallback? Where's that branch? Yeah. I'm just gonna run another page speed. See what happens. I think that's what's reliable. All right. Looks like it just deployed, so let's go to marketing.transistor.fm and see what happens here. And let's just run this and see what if it actually something happened. All right. So it looks like it's still not. It's not No, let's just turn this off. If I save this image, it saves it as what? Is this a little image or a big image? This is a big image. So this, maybe it's because I have to put that source set stuff in the image tag. Like this is generating, well, this is, it's generating these. Feels like the disconnect is like these all work. These are being generated, but they're not displaying down here. I think that's where it's not working. So I think that's the problem, is that this stuff is not getting translated here. Because in his example, he wasn't using the picture element. He was just using image source and then source set. The browser is supposed to automatically pick the best image, but in their example, you go image source and then source set is underneath it. So I think that's the problem. That's just what was recommended at one point. I think because I think picture is the only way you can have fallbacks for WebP. Yeah, that's why. So there's some sort of logic here that's not being applied. Yeah. So the question is why? Why is that not working? Source set, sizes, WebP, fallback. How does this all work? To do this type of switching, you'll need to use picture and source syntax. Picture. Now, is that what I'm doing here? source set, yeah. This seems to say it should be working, right? Because my markup is basically this. Oh, wait. No, yeah, that's... Oh, sorry, Sam. One sec. Accept. You're in. Well, it's not using my fallback image because it's using the WebP version. See? So it's generating those. It's just not... It's generating those. But it's not showing the smaller width one. This code here. What do you want to see? I thought, so Sam, you're saying we need to show a media query when to show the smaller one. I thought that was built in. Isn't that what these articles were saying, is that the browser just automatically knows what to do there? What is your size's attribute set to? My Maverick thinks it's something in the syntax. Yeah, sizes is not mandatory as far as we know. Could be based on my internet speed. Oh, that'd be interesting. Yeah, but do we need to... So what do we do next here? Okay, so how does the sizes attribute work? Let me understand that. Do they use it here? Oh, here, sizes. So what does that mean, 100 VW? And then the sizes attribute allows us to explicitly define the image should be according to a set of media conditions. Okay. So I think then, holy Dinah, I gotta, let's just use this. So let's okay. So let's try. Where do I set this again? I'm already lost. Close this. So we're gonna set this in the source set. I'm guessing I set it here, sizes equals min width, is this correct? What I actually should do is match this up with the breakpoints here, right? So how does this work? I need your That's correct. Yeah. Half the size of the yes, in like iPhone portrait mode. So if you shrink it here, this is about half of this. So how do can I use that? Man. That's correct, Sam. That's all I have to do? Okay, so let's go down to, where is it now? I'm already lost. Sizes, you're saying all I need to do is 50 VW. Is that right? Trans stat. Let's look at this. See if it loads. Ooh, I need to fix this too. Okay. Did that work? Oh, that worked because it's, yes, this is smaller. Everybody see that? I think that worked. This image is definitely smaller. And if I stretch this one out and I copy this one, oh wait, maybe it's not smaller. Does it automatically resize that automatically? There's that one. That other one looked smaller, but maybe, hold on. Maybe that wasn't a good test. Save image. Oh, maybe it didn't work. To me, this, oh. Oh, so we haven't actually generated the mobile one yet? We need a media query for this, maybe? Okay, I'm gonna look at what Sam did here. Sam thinks we can do it just with media queries, but so does that mean it's doing it automatically? How do I test this? How do I actually test this? Network. Oh, 604. That worked. Because this is 604. And if I stretch this out here and reload it, $12.08. That worked. That worked. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so let's finish this up and then let's deploy it and then let's see what happens. So I need to replicate this down here. I need to replicate this down here. Better to do something like size is max width 480, 100V. Okay, well, I'm going to try this first. And am I already doing this? What am I doing down here? I haven't added any of this, have I? I almost want to just take assets, Lou Later Studio. I can remember that. I'm just going to copy all this down. Is this bad to do it this way? I think that's right. Oh, I got to do it everywhere here. There's a way to just select a section and do this, right? Not having to do it one at a time. I think that's right, though. Let's see if it still loads. Okay. So it should be doing all of this for the Lou later image as well. If we shrink it down, there we go. All right. I should extract this as a partial. How do I do that later? Let's take one thing at a time. If I get this, if this all works, that'll be cool. All right, so let's just say generated. What did we do on this one? We basically just said sizes will pick an image that's closest to 50% of viewport. Oh. Let's push that up. And let's go back here. And it's just new pull request. Create pull request. Merge it. And it should all deploy. Let's see. 309 just deployed. So now we should be able to go to marketing.transistor.fm and we will see if this worked. All right. So these should generate the same stuff when I load them, right? Let's what's going on here? How come I can't resize this image? Let's open this up. And I want to... How come it's not letting me shrink this window? Okay. Let's go to network. Reload it. 604. All right. Beauty. Let's see what happens when we test this out. Oh, we went down. Sometimes you can analyze these back to back though, and they, oh, we're going backwards, people. What is it saying now?
So we have limited space. We're living in just the upstairs, and so we have 3 boys and 1
This test is maddening. If we get a different score than 69, I'm going to be ticked. Now we have a 74. Maybe because it's being cached now. But the images are definitely better. But this test is brutal because it just keeps giving us different numbers. Now we're at 99. The only thing that we can do, what's this?
The one that sits on the bottom, my youngest, is 2.5 now. He used to sometimes fall out.
Yeah. We are using the lazy loading. We are using lazy loading down here. Let's figure out why this image here is not responsive. Why? Maybe it needs to be width full. Yeah, but those savings seem so small. Here, I just want to see what happens here if I... Oh, I guess I can't... I need this in a div. Let's go back here. So we want this here. That should work, right? Okay, then I need to center it. How do we do that again? That's MX Auto. There we go. I mean, I could do all the crazy stuff for this image too. Oh, I wonder why it's not doing, here, hold on. I wonder if it changes if we go HTTPS. $79. That's a bit higher, right? Defer text. Do I use lazy? Can I use lazy loading in source set? Lazy loading source set. Well, that's old. This is too. I need something that's like super new. Sorry, what do you mean? Like, where's the... Like, are you saying I can just add lazy to the end of these? Loading lazy even to source set? Should I just try it? Where is it? Yeah, it is an attribute here. But maybe, well, no, it must be working. Maybe they're just complaining because that image is too high up. You think? Because I have it here, and I have it here. Yeah. So I'm already doing that. What else can I do? Feels like I did all that work but didn't make any progress. It's complaining about this. It's saying, consider lazy loading off-screen images. But my guess is that because... Oh, I don't know why. Why is it doing that? Because this one is... It's not complaining about this one. Lazy. And this one is also loading lazy. I don't know. I don't know. Funny thing is, I'm sure if I put all of this, like Cloudflare, in front of all this stuff, that would increase all my score. Script evaluation's taking a lot. None of these are cached. That's weird. How do we start caching these? That would be a good question for Sam if he's still around. I think that's what I need to figure out next. Font display swap. Oh. What's that for? Oh, except you know what? These fonts are... I think these fonts are that's Source Sans Pro, but I think we're only using that on the in the control panel. So I'm not even sure why that's showing up here. Like that just gets shown. I think we only use Source Sans Pro here. I mean, I could just add that to, where would that be? Would that be in, no, not there. What? See, I don't think I actually. Like, where is that font? I don't think I'm loading that font anywhere. Source Sans Pro. Source Sans Pro. Source Sans Pro. Yeah, how do I find it? Because I don't know where that would be. It's not, it doesn't show up anywhere here. So I don't know where that shows up. Maybe Tailwind is using it? Okay, so I'm just going to, Sam Podlagar is saying I should check to see what caching policy I have set up here. So let's do that. It's probably under settings, caching. Nope, sorry, caching. I haven't enabled it. Now, maybe enabling this is bad for debugging and stuff. Okay, so Sam keeps feeding me more information here. Let's go. Let me just. Okay, well, first let's just load this and see what happens. So, network, reload. How does it tell me what's being cached? The size. On mobile? How come your score is different than mine? Yeah, I have disabled cache. Do you want me to reload again? Serve from memory cache. What does that mean? I'm not sure. Ben Daly. That means it is cached on your device, so it doesn't need to load from the web. Okay, so that's good. Is that what you're saying? All right, Sam thinks Page Insights is complaining about my scripts. I don't know why. Okay. So how do I do this? Oh, you're getting 94 to 96 after multiple runs, hey? Well, should I do this cache control thing? How come it's not giving me the same score? Oh, now we're at 81. So this thing is just a black box. I should just keep running it, and then eventually it'll give it'll give me a higher score. Yeah, you're seeing a 77. What the heck? How come it's so variable? Sam, I just don't know how to write that. Am I writing cache control somewhere? Where do I write that? I don't understand. So here's a question then, and I don't know how to say your name. Calawat? Why are some folks seeing 81, you're seeing 77, and Maverick is seeing 94 to 96? Why is it so variable? Now I'm back to 79. It's hosted on DigitalOcean, and yeah, we've got let's go here. DigitalOcean. That's kind of my stuff right there. So, but how come some people are seeing those scores? I'm gonna do this from my phone. Page speed. To me, this is ridiculous, because if you're getting that much variance, yes. The server is provisioned by RunCloud. One core. Maybe I just need to increase it. Like maybe I need more memory, and that'll solve all my problems. See, I'm getting 76 on my phone, 79 here. So you don't think it's... It says 3.9 seconds is just doing script evaluation. And says none of these are being cached. Variance of 3 points, pretty normal. Well, I mean, to be fair, I still haven't seen the 96 scores that Maverick's seeing. Yeah, I can set here. Let me just take this. I've got Nginx. Nginx? Is that how you say it? Let's see, where's all that? That's not what I want. Where do I actually... Engine X? Engine X. Where is it? Where do we do this? So here's some of my settings. Nginx plus Apache 2 hybrid. You will be able to use HTA access, production, and then I've got all these settings. Okay, and actually I want to share what Sam's saying here. Sam is saying the cache TTL shows how long they're recommended to be cached until your site is using several third-party scripts like Kayako that cannot be cached, and that is what it is complaining about. Statamic is actually caching everything it needs to be. So, yeah, I can edit. I mean, I think I can edit HTA access locally, can I? Am I allowed to show this on my screen? Is there anything? Okay, so I've got HTA access open. What should I add? And can I show this on my screen, or is there something I can show this on screen? Can I? Okay. I'm just trusting you. So any opportunities you see here? Okay, thanks, Sam. So what are we looking to modify here? Search on expires. No result. Do I need access expires? Where's that? That just shows up here. Oh, is that what you want? What's this gonna do? Static caching policy. Oh, enable these rules when using static HTML caching to bypass Statamic when a given URL has a cached copy. So Do I want to enable all this? What happens when I do that? Oh, not that. Okay. Oh, you're talking about this. Do I just copy this whole thing? Yes. Like this whole block of code, I'm just going to copy this whole thing? Are these just best practices? See what's in there already. All right. So what, mod expires? But we already looked for that, didn't we? Expires by type. I don't think we have this. Expires active. Doesn't look like we have anything. If module, mod rewrite. Okay, should I just put it in the end? Down here? I mean, this site's not live. What's the worst that could happen? Just like that? Do I want these crazy headers that they've got? Expires stuff. Recommended by Cal Watt and Podlagar. How come, did we lose Twitch? I think we lost Twitch stuff. Yeah. I'm just adding it so I remember. All right. Let's give that a go. So setting expire, what do we call this? What was this? Expire headers. Okay, push that up. And let's do new pull request. This could be a major. Maybe I should have created a different branch for that. Just deployed. And so now our marketing site should work, right? Will there be any difference here? Okay. Let's go back here. $75. 100 on desktop though. Oh, it did. What is this? This is RWJS. What is this? This is... Can't remember what that is. What am I using that for? I'm gonna run this again. $76. I'm just going down and script evaluation. This Kayako thing is really... Let's take out Kayako and just see what happens. Okay, so let's finish up. Let's create a new branch here. Okay, so we're gonna remove that, and let's go new branch. Create a new branch. We're going to call this remove Kayako. Okay. And now we're going to go to here. Nope, I mean, where is it? Here. And let's remove Kayako from here and see what happens. Where is Kayako? Is that this? Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna remove that whole thing. And moved Kayako to see if it affects speed. And I need to merge that. This is why it's probably better to just keep everything in master while I'm doing these tests. Although I guess if I need to go back in time, it will help. All right, so 351, right? Yep, just... So now we should refresh this, and Kayako should not be there. It just disappeared. Right? It's not there. And let's run this again. I mean, one idea is we could not show kayak. Well, 98. Look at that. What do you call that when you're barking up the wrong tree? I should have just. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why the Maverick was seeing a different score. I wonder if he was blocking Kayako. So the moral of the story is if your page load time, if your page speed is not what you'd like, just remove external scripts. All right, folks, been going about 2 hours. Thanks for joining. Yeah, I wonder, actually, it would be interesting to see if other chat widgets are faster. Because now I got to make a decision on if and where I'm going to show that. Or ignore page insights. But I don't want to ignore page insights because from what I can tell, Google is taking these scores seriously when it comes to search engine optimization. So, yeah, I'm going to have to decide if I'm going to use Kayako or if I'm going to show it a different way. Not sure I'm going to do that yet. But yeah, thanks everyone. Thanks. I wish I could actually, what does this do? I wish I could see all you folks. Are you Twitter? What? I'm not sure if this is you, but thanks for your help today. Yeah, I should run page speed insights on theirs. I mean, we could do that. We could go look at Libsyn. All right, so there's my score. Let's do page speed insights. Let's do this quick before we leave for the day. So these are my competitors, or at least two of them. Whoa! 36 and 85, 61 and 95, 98 and 100. Yeah, it's true. Actually, let's try one more. Who's like, let's try Anchor. We've just got all that funding. Not funding, they just acquired. Holy Dyna 10. Well, that makes me feel a little bit better. Feels like we've done some good work today. All right, folks. Thanks again. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate it. If you were one of the folks that helped today, I don't know who, like Maverick, I don't know who you are. Calwatt, I don't know who you are. Reach out on Twitter. I'm the letter M, the letter I, Justin. And say hello. And thanks, Sam. For some reason, I'm not seeing your comments anymore in here, but I know you're around. Appreciate it. Okay, talk to you later.